Hello everyone, it's Leah from Dime Culture, and in today's video, I'm going to show you what I've done with the leftover paint from painting this landscape. If you'd like to see the painting process of that landscape, I'll leave a link to it. Now, as you can see, I have a lot of paint left over from that painting, and there are a lot of things that you can do with that leftover paint. One of which is scrape it off and throw it out. But that's a little wasteful if you ask me. So if you don't want to be wasteful, what you could do is paint another landscape, another flower, another portrait. You could do something with it to create another piece of art like that. Or you could use the colors and prep some paper for another painting. So just lay down a solid backdrop color. You could use it in your sketchbooks, in your day planners to do something, or you could do what I'm doing right now. And I'm actually showing you everything in real time in this video because it's an easy, quick, and fun activity to do to just further calm, to add some freedom in what you're doing, and that is to create an abstract piece of art. What I'm using to lay all my paint down are old palette knives that I've had for years. But if you don't have a palette knife to scrape your paint off and dab onto the paper, you could really use anything. You could use an old gift card that is empty. You could use really old knives, spoons, forks, anything that you have lying around that's stiff enough to pick it up. Technically, if you really wanted to, you could also just use your paintbrush. You use the back of your paintbrush. What I've done here is use the paint palette knife. And by scooping it up and placing the colors in random areas, the next step that I'm going to take is to swipe it and create texture with the palette knives outside of something that I would do with a paintbrush. This activity for me to use the leftover paint in a way that is not pre-planned or thought out, just in the moment, it's very... I use the word soothing a lot, but it is. There's freedom in not knowing what's going to happen and working in something that's unplanned and discovering new things while in the process of creating. So as you can see, I swipe the colors down, but then there's paint left over on the palette knife. So as I go, I'm now creating new color mixes and really just discovering different ways that the colors blend together and creating different textures. It's so calm. Sorry, I'm laughing because I can hear my dog snoring behind me. Anyways, yes. So because there is leftover, what's nice about using items like a palette knife or a old gift card type thing is that if you blob it down onto your surface and it has paint left over, you then create a different type of texture, different shapes. Experiment with what you have around the house and create something, and you'll never know what you're going to make. Not every abstract piece that I create is amazing. This one here is just a good example because I really love how it turned out. I love how the colors worked and how my random placement of putting that down the large palettes created this sort of almost like a landscape painting, even though it's not. But when I look at it, I can see a landscape within it. And it's really nice. I like it. Don't feel like you're limited to using just palette knives or items around your house. Use anything. Use your paintbrushes. It's really nice outside right now. So you could even go out and get leaves or flower petals, sticks, twigs, anything that you feel might give you an interesting texture or experience when creating. Alrighty, so I am about to reach the end of the video because I wanted this one to just be a quick and easy little tidbit Tuesday type thing. just to help you along the way. So before I sign off, let's just do a quick breathing exercise to refocus and recenter ourselves. So let's close our eyes and take a deep breath in. And let's let that air out. So it's kind of like breathing in good energy, letting out the bad energy, shake it out. And thank you so much, everyone, for watching my videos. If you liked what you saw here today, hit that subscribe button. If you have any comments or questions, leave it in the comment section below. And until next time, stay magical.